Naughty Dog's Uncharted franchise gets high praise for its action set pieces, witty characters and incredible visuals. These all were with strengths, but the one aspect that is often overlooked is the gameplay. There are a fair amount of opinions that the gameplay is just a must, and it almost is separate from the story. While it's true there's some dissonance between the gameplay and cutscenes where the story takes place, I wouldn't class the gameplay as a complete throwaway.
Where did you find this guy?
The gameplay the series offers is basic platforming, exploration and puzzle solving, with the cover shooting for combat. With a simple linear setup with a lack of upgrade or character progression system, how do you avoid from feeling stale?
Yeah, hello.
While Uncharted drags fortune, they don't quite figure it out. Most combat scenarios with a wave-based affair, with all aspects of the game being separate. Easy platforming, easy puzzle solving, shoot people, rinse repeat. While fine for its time, it just don't age well.
Whoa. Ah! Okay.
Its sequel, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, though, is classed as one of the most defining games in recent memory. Games always sought out to create that big action blockbuster movie feel, but none had really nailed it quite so perfectly as Uncharted 2. If the original was the B movie that could, Uncharted 2 was the big budget sequel with all the lessons learned and put into practice. Uncharted 2 wants the combat situations to feel different every time by constantly moving forward, and after learning the basics in the opening couple of hours, stealth and platforming at the museum, punching and shooting in the jungle, game cells in Nepal, no more globe trying to be done. From there the game combines all what you've learned and throws different situations at you. Oh hey, shoot these guys while the building's collapsing. Shoot these guys too while jumping rooftop to rooftop. Oh yeah, and try and destroy the helicopter and all. How about these guys that are carrying this fella? And now, but you're hanging off a sign. The gameplay is still the same, but the situations are different. The train sequence, the big one we all still talk about. Like in many combat situations, there's a forward momentum, you're climbing and shooting. You've even got some options on how to take on your enemies. One of the unique elements of the sequence is the train is swerving at every turn, so you have to be in tune with your aiming. This isn't a big set piece where the control is somewhat taken away from the player, full control is given. The environment is constantly changing outside the train, and when you finally get to the tank and take down the helicopter, it's an on-rail sequence that actually works. With this constant forward momentum with rare wave-based combat, you can imagine the game's overall pacing is on point. It knows when to calm down, and after the train sequence and its fallout, we cheer in a village and then go excavating with Tenzin. It loses itself near the end, but overall there is a great forward feel where we move with drag from the waterworn streets to the rooftops above. That awesome big puzzle with the epic music, then running to catch a train.
No, hold on. You're almost there. Just now. Jump!
All men dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night, in the dusty recesses of their minds, wake in the day to find that it was vanity. But the dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they may act their dream with open eyes to make it possible. This I did.
Uncharted 2 had innovated on every level from its predecessor, so it was a given that Uncharted 3 would be at best another great ride with some quality of life improvements. And they are there. You can throw grenades back, the weapons and shooting have a bit more weight and heft to them. The story, while having an incredibly similar framework to Uncharted 2, had some nice character moments and at least dug a bit deeper at the Nathan Drake character type. However, the gameplay and flow takes a few steps back and we nearly end up in Uncharted 1 country. For the first half of the game, Drake jumps around to different areas of the world. Old forgotten London railroads, a burning chateau in Paris, a museum in Syria. Though all the gameplay they offer is the same, puzzle solving and basic shooting is all what populates this half of the game. With strong emphasis on puzzles and all. This constant jumping from place to place really harms the flow of the game, especially when it's the same gameplay on offer. Even when Drake reaches Yemen, it's more walking around and puzzle solving. And Arkham combat? Why am I slapping this fellow with a fish? I'm halfway through this game and this is what I'm doing. But why does every single faction have a big bald guy looking to punch me in the face? In the game, almost realising it's getting stale, decides for its second half to throw all the big set pieces at you all at once.
Hating the sand.
Drake, get on the trucks! Take these guys out!
I'll get the one on the left!
Many people have brought up when Drake enters into the shipyard this dramatic difficulty spike. It's rather cheap, to be frank. We enter these wave-based tedious affairs where the game throws as many snipers and armoured shotgunners as it can at you in multiple situations. Some nice ideas are here with the sea waves making cover move, but once we get on the ship, unlike Uncharted 2 with its unique gameplay elements, it's two wave-based infested areas. While the set piece and visuals of this segment are impressive, it doesn't offer anything unique. So while Uncharted 3 has massive impressive set pieces, I think as a game it doesn't flow nearly as well as Uncharted 2. But as a franchise, the Uncharted series is a great example of linear storytelling and gameplay done right. Though of the original trilogy I would say Uncharted 2 is the best example of this.